Hello my loves, welcome to the channel. It is Chrissy G. We are going to jump right into it. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are back, welcome back. It has been 5 weeks since I posted my video about going to the gym. We're almost at the end of the 5 weeks, so I've been hitting the gym religiously for the last 5 weeks, and I'm going to share in today's video how that's going, what's changed, how much I've lost, and all that good stuff. So let's just start off by saying that even though I've been going for 5 weeks, and even though I am starting to really enjoy the strength that I am building, I am not noticing a whole lot of difference in my body yet, or my muscles, or anything like that. And I went to the doctor a couple of days ago, actually like 2 days ago, because I'm back into that vicious cycle of there has to be something wrong, because I'm struggling to lose weight again. If you all have been following my journey, I lost about 60 pounds on GLP medications. My insurance stopped covering it, and though I could probably manage the $500 a month for Zepbound, I believe, with the coupon, that seems a little bit excessive for me, especially because towards the end of my journey, I was only maintaining. I was no longer losing weight because I probably needed to cut back more to keep losing weight. And I just felt like I was already not eating very much, and I don't want to cut my calories that much more. So I'm back to feeling like something must be wrong. Why am I not losing weight? Let me go to the doctor and get my panels checked out, because we talk a lot about how it could be hormonal or thyroid, or I don't know, it could be many different things. So anyways, I did all my blood work day before yesterday, so I should be getting my lab soon. I wanted to bring you guys along with this struggle journey for me, because if you all have been struggling with weight loss, I feel like the majority of you guys still are struggling just like me. Like, this is going to be a lifelong journey. This isn't something that we're just going to wake up and be really good at for the rest of our lives. We've probably all struggled a majority of our lives, or at least a majority of our adulthood. I've been struggling with my weight loss since I was a kid, so I am very much conscious that a lot of it has to do with the bad habits that we picked up very early. Like, my parents weren't very good at restricting us or giving us healthier options. They always had snacks in the house. Anyways, I've done the same thing with my kids. So now I am trying to make those changes. I'm trying to bring in more healthy foods, more healthy options to the house. And we enrolled all the kids into the gym. My son and my husband have actually been going on walks. Anyways, I'm getting off topic here, but this is everything that we've been doing the last 5 weeks to try to form better habits for the whole family in general, not just for myself. And so that being said, I went to the doctor and I let him know that I'm struggling to lose weight. I am super tired all the time, which I know a lot of that has to do with the fact that I only get about 5 to 6 hours of sleep, because I do get up at 4:30 a.m. every day. Because no, I do not wake up like this. I get up at 4:30 a.m. every day to get to work. And so it is very much a struggle for me to feel, I don't get home till about 6 o'clock most days. I cook dinner, we eat, now we race off to the gym, and then by the time I get home, it's already 9. I go into bed, I catch up on social media or whatever it is that I need to look for, and then I fall asleep around 10:30, 11, and this is pretty much my daily routine now that we go to the gym. So that being said, I still struggle at the gym every day, you guys. I still feel it's also annoying that the gym that I'm at is very popular right now in our neighborhood, and so it's always packed. We try to go a little bit later in the evening when we know it's died down a bit, or really early on the weekends. But either way, like, I love hitting the Stairmaster. Oh my gosh, if you guys want to hear about the struggle that I had the first week and where I'm at now, let me know in the comments below, and I will share that with you guys, because I think it's important. And just because you're a certain weight doesn't make you any more fit, or any, you know, or I see some bigger girls who can do some things that I could never. And so I just feel like, wow, that just goes to show that strength doesn't really relate to weight or whatnot. I went to the doctor and I let him know all these things. I've been having joint pain. My elbow has been hurting really bad for a few weeks. My knee, and this is why I thought about going to the gym, because I thought if I can strengthen my muscles, it should help with the joint. My knee has gotten a lot better. Like, my knee pain is doing pretty well, but I still struggle to do things like squats and stuff like that. So I'm taking it easy on that. and strengthening it by doing like the Stairmaster and stuff like that. My doctor suggested putting me on a pellet, Avexis, something like that. It's not the BioT because that's the older one, and that one's like a rapid release, like it releases a lot and then it kind of, the span doesn't last as long. And this Avexis, I think he said, this one's like got a capsule release, like it's coated so it releases a little bit at a time, and it should last anywhere from 3 to 6 months depending on how active you are. Now, my only fear with doing this is that it becomes a lifelong thing also, and I think it's like $400 to $500 depending on how quickly you have to go back every 4 to 6 months. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know if that's, again, another expense and commitment I have to do for the rest of my life. So I told him, just do all my panels first and let's see what that looks like when it comes back. Let's see where I'm at. My blood pressure was okay. And I also asked him to let me know what blood type I am, because although I have 3 kids and every time I read my blood type, it's never registered, or it's never been a thing where it's important enough for me to remember. And I heard that there's blood type eating also, that there's certain foods that really help with your blood type. I don't know. I'm researching a little bit more into that. But I asked him if I could find out what my blood type was, and so he said yes. So he drew my blood for that. So I'm anxious to get my results and see how I'm doing. I think the last time I weighed in with him, I was at about 189, and that was 2023 in November, and I weighed in at 197 point something at his office with clothes on and whatnot. I was at 185, and that's where I was happy. That being said, I started my weight at 201 5 weeks ago, and this morning I weighed in at 197. Now, that hasn't been the case though. This whole 5 weeks I've been bouncing back and forth. I was 201, and it took me 2 weeks of going to the gym and eating healthier to drop to that 197. And then in one weekend I bumped right back up to 201. And then I struggled again for the last 3 weeks to get back to 197. So I really don't know what's going on. A lot of people tell me, well, you're building muscle, so don't worry about it. But am I really building that much muscle? I don't think so. I think it takes at least 6 weeks for your body to register that it's building muscle, but I don't know anything about that. So I don't know. Don't take it from me. I just feel like I can't be building that much muscle to have not been able to lose weight. I don't know how that works. So I'm right there with you guys. Like, I'm learning as I'm going. I am doing a lot of lifting weights. Obviously I started at 10 pounds for most of my exercises, and I'm up to the 12.5 and the 15 for some. Doing a lot of ab workouts because I want to work on my abs, and I also am shrinking my waist a little bit. And then I'm also doing a lot of lower body because I want to strengthen my legs, and I've got a lot of saggy skin on my legs, and I'm hoping that if they bulk up with a little bit of muscle, it'll help with the sagginess in my thighs, because we lost 60 pounds and I had my inner thighs lipoed before losing the 60 pounds. So my thighs are pretty saggy, and it's something that I hate wearing shorts and things like that because of my legs. I haven't lost a whole lot of weight. Like I said, I've been yo-yoing from 197 to 1. I've managed this whole week to stay between 197 and 198. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to update you all when I get my blood work, and hopefully I have lost a little bit more by then. But if not, I'm sticking to it. I actually feel good going to the gym now. At first it was so hard, and most nights I have to push myself, my loves. Like, I have to pep talk myself to go to the gym. Like, no, let's go to the gym. I'm gonna keep it up. Because I want to see results. I want to see, people keep saying give it 6 weeks, give it 8 weeks, give it 12 weeks. We're fixing to go into week 6, so I'm trying really hard. I didn't take before and after pictures. I didn't measure myself like I was supposed to. I'm just tired. I do what I have to do, which right now is focused on my eating habits and going to the gym and working out. But I did want to do a video to show you guys how much I struggled when I first got to the gym and how well I'm doing now. In just the 5 weeks alone, I can tell that I am strengthening up. Like, I can really see a difference in the speed I can do these exercises. The Stairmaster, oh my gosh, you guys, I've made such an improvement on the Stairmaster. Let's just say that the very first day I jumped on the Stairmaster, I was dying at 13 minutes. Absolutely dying. I had to jump off, and now I can easily do 25 minutes. Also, I started off at speed 1 and 2. Now if I start on speed 1, I'm literally like, okay, we're not moving. So I can actually do up to speed 7 now. So I'm so proud of myself. Those are the little wins that we have to celebrate for ourselves. I'm just happy because I see improvement, and I can actually still breathe and stay on the machine at level 7. I only can do a minute and a half, but that's an improvement from only being able to do a minute at first. So it's been really nice to watch myself get stronger. It's not reflecting on the scale right now, but I'm not letting that deter me. I'm just focused on strengthening up and building muscle, because I probably lost a lot when I lost my 60 pounds. So anyhow, my loves, I wanted to give you all a quick update. I hope y'all are doing well. I really want to hear from you guys. It's been so long, I know, but also I've been just staying off of social media. It's been so negative lately with everything that's going on. I just feel like there's so much arguing going on, and I want to see happiness. Like I hear enough negativity on the news and just everything that's going on around in the world, and then to get onto social media and see a lot of that, you know, still, and just people arguing. And it seems like the videos that tend to go viral are videos that cause controversy or that have negative things to say, and people like thrive on this right now. Like that's what people want to see. They don't want to see the feel good stuff anymore, and that's what I used to like about social media. Let me see the fun, lighthearted stuff, the joking, the, you know, the things that make you forget about everything that's going on. And so I don't know what's going on my FYP. It just hasn't been that. It's been a lot of like negativity that thrives on there. So I'm just like, I kind of been staying off of all social media really. And so anyways, my loves, that is where I'm at. I can talk to you guys forever. I hope to hear from y'all in the comments. I miss y'all so much. Love you guys. Until next time, talk soon.